Hello, darling. The ribbeting. What is the ribbeting? It does not exist until today. I have now invented the term, the ribbeting. Ribbit like a frog. This is a strategy I am thinking about today. And you might be able to join in with me with some lottery ticket money. But we don't act today. We have to wait. Where's this coming from? Let's read. I found this very interesting. So Coinbase, one of the largest crypto exchanges, they sent like these informational emails about PEPE. P-E-P-E, PEPE. The green frog meme coin that came out of nowhere that went 343,000x and is down like 60-70% from the high and is rinsing all the top buyers. So this email is very strange, but it's useful to me. Why? Before I tell you the strategy, look what they say. What you should know about PEPE, the meme coin of the moment. PEPE was issued 3 weeks ago. Comically huge supply, yada, yada, yada. The token is based on the PEPE the Frog meme, which surfaced on the internet 20 years ago as a comic strip character. Over time, it has been co-opted as a hate symbol by alt-right groups, according to the Anti-Defamation League. Now, all of this just tells me that this is going to be controversial. That's all you need in this game. All right? If you've learned anything about anything, especially when it comes to speculation, is the more attention, the better. So, where are we going with the ribbeting? The ribbeting might be a trade we do, but I want you to learn, look, you don't even have to like the frog. You don't have to care about memes. I'm here to just show you. I'm here to throw you a bone. Because when I was in your slippers and I was starting, I wished somebody could just tell me, hey, what are you crypto freaks? What are you looking at? You barely sleep. You haven't slept in 3 days. Too many illicit substances. What's going on? You're all maniac depressants. How do you think? Everyone thinks differently, but this is one way to play the cycle. This is somewhere that no one's looking. Okay, I'm shining a light in the dark here. So I see controversy here. When you read this, don't think, ooh, is it right? Is it wrong? Up, down, left, right. Ooh, who cares? Your elbows are pointy. And mine hurt now from banging on the table. Doesn't matter. It just gives me an idea. The idea that maybe this meme coin, when it retraces, maybe it doesn't die. That's all you need. And so now you have this thought in your head. You go, okay, maybe it doesn't die. How can I play it from here? Well, I have the strategy here lay out for you. So please, strategy. Wait for minus 90% PEPE wipeout and then buy a lottery in December, so the end of 2023, and it will be a punt on a Orange Man presidency in the Bitcoin halvening year. Orange Man runs for president in Orange coin halvening. Wouldn't that be some type of tale to be told? But got to remind you, patience. And I'm going to show you the chart here. So this is what we're looking at. And yeah, it's poopy. It's poopy. So look, when you go, this is the thing, friends. All right, this is important to know. When you act on emotions, you can't think straight. Okay, so PEPE did 343,000x. I still get comments from today. People accuse me of being a liar. You go to Dex Screener. Do you know this website? Dex Screener. DexScreener.com. You go there. You go to the top left. You click this little searchy thing. You type in PEPE. And then what you do is look at the age, baby dolls. Go to the oldest coin. The oldest coin was the first one here. By the way, there are much older later ones that were all scams. I saw one here, 3 months. All these other ones. You know what I mean? These are all scams. You go to this one. Address EC9F. That's the pair. 1933 is a contract. You click on it. You bring this chart up and you can see the historical chart from the very, very, very beginning. I mean, you can get this chart up. You go, whoa, how long did it go up? You've got to use this. See, this is another thing, friends. Remember, you go to the indicator here. You go to price range, and then you're going to have to zoom in all the way. I can't believe people know how to do this. So I hope you're learning. You go and zoom in all the way. You select the indicator as I did, and then you come up here. And remember, you can move this. You can drag this all the way up, and you will get the total return. So yes, surprise, surprise, you didn't buy something that was only up 10x, Jerry. You bought something that was up 319,000x, Jerry. Jerry, please. You gotta change your avatar, man. The face, you got a beautiful face, but sir, like you zoomed in so much. Give me very creepy vibes when I'm replying to you. So yes, you didn't buy something up only 10x. It's 320,000x. Actually, the real number's 350,000. Oh man, that's a lot for a month. Hope you're learning, friends. By the way, like, subscribe, bell button, or don't forget, keep your back straight. So this is PEPE. So what's the strategy here? Well, unfortunately, this thesis I made, the ribbeting, the thesis doesn't even matter. What matters most is the candles. I hate that we live in this world. That's just what it is, okay? That's what it is. It's kind of like if you run a business, it doesn't matter how nice you are, you will go bankrupt if you don't make money. That's just how it is. You have to pay rent. You have to pay the wages. That's just how it is, right? So in same thing in crypto and all these ideas and stocks and assets, right? You need the candles to go up. That's it. So, but before they go up, you need to wait for a washout. Now, I don't like to do specific downside targets. I only do them rarely because if you focus on a specific downside, you get blinded once you see rounded bottoms and more confirmation signals, right? Think about the people who were so confident that Bitcoin was going to hit $10,000. What happened to them? They're so focused on that number, 10,000, that they completely forgot. Dude, I've been bleeding out of my eyes and depressed. I want to squirt myself with a water pistol for like 14 months. Ever since April 2021, man. What do you mean 10K? Look, have we not suffered enough? But no, to them, they haven't. They haven't, right? Because they want it to be very, very low so they can buy. Which, the market doesn't care about where your entry price is. It does not care where you want to buy. So I would be waiting for anywhere in this red box. And then it's going to take a long time, by the way. Don't expect this to come anytime soon. I won't be surprised. These are things. This is how people get tricked. You might see PEPE like go, whoa, and then come back up here. And everyone's like, oh, we're ready for the next run. We just got to cool off. And then you get your the complacency. Okay, so maybe Bitcoin ends up rallying up to here. But then there's a new narrative and season and we come down. A new narrative and season that has nothing to do with memes. That's possible. So don't be fooled by any of these short-term type of moves. I don't care about it. I don't care about these little scalping things. The play is to buy for the end of 2023. So yes, I want to get... Do you remember what I told you, friends? What did I tell you? I told you minus 50% is racist. Minus 50% is not cheap in crypto. I'm sorry. Minus 60%? Sorry, you're not cheap either. Minus 70%? Maybe no. I'm still going to say no. I'm telling you now, most of the time, you got to start minus 80%. Start. And yeah, you got to be expecting minus 90. Here's the tough part. PEPE, look, even if it drops, this is the thing, right? Even if it drops minus 97% all the way back here, I will still call it a success. But all the people in it who are offside will say, it's a scam, we got rugged, it's over. That's what they'll be saying. Now, they're only saying that because the price would be going down. So we don't know how low or high this thing can go. So I have now switched it to a 12-hour candle. So I just want you to know, you're going to have to wait a long time with me, man. We're freaking, what is it, May? We ain't getting this anytime soon. Long time. And I'm happy to wait and wait and wait. I can show you other examples out there, baby dolls. I can show you things like Colt that made me wait a long time. Have a look at this. This is a weekly chart. All right, I'm going to show you daily. Let's look at daily. All right. I sold, let's put on linear so you actually can see it and smell it. So Colt went up. It tapped 78%. I want you to know this, right? From April of 2022 up to July. So April, May, June, July. That's 4 to 5 months of, this is basically a little like a recovery of like, oh, we're back. And then it continued to sink into oblivion. But I was only, and by the way, I love Colt. I want to buy it again, but not yet. Okay, it is in the cheap zone. I did buy it here and I sold up on the way here as all the influencers said to get in. So I do like Colt. I want to get in. I'm just showing you this example. Now, when I got out, look how long I had to wait for the cheap price, for my minus 90% price. You want to see? I literally went up to the top of this chart and I just went, all right, where's minus 90%? I'm not touching it before it. There you go, bang. It took, oh my God, 401 days. Okay, so just, it's 401 days. That's it. Now, Colt went up. If you do the numbers here, you want to see a reflection of how much it pumped. Wow, this is big. Okay, we're gonna get the price chart so you can see it properly. 300x. Dude, PEPE did 343,000x in less than a month. Okay, so yes, Cult went huge and it's got some of the SHIB community type of insiders, whatever it is. But this is why I want to get it. I like it. It's down 90%. This is against Ethereum and I'm just going to wait. But PEPE hasn't done there yet. Has not gone there yet. And by the way, you want to see, a lot of people say to me, oh, but SHIB. Okay, yeah, let me show you SHIB, baby doll. All right, because you're a baby doll, baby cake. I'm literally doing your homework for you. All right, you have to get the proper SHIB data. Not everyone is going to let you see the proper original SHIB data. Very important. Okay, here's May 2021. This is not the real one. This is how you can absolutely get dusted by trying to find all these different data points. You see how all of them screw up? You got to know this, man. Because if you don't know this, who's going to come and tell you that the thing you're buying is not up 10x? It's up like thousands and thousands of x. It's going to actually make you think much differently about what's going on. It's very hard to find the original data. I'm going to get it for you now. Okay, and what you do is you type in SHIB Weth. Just go to this Uniswap one, 811BEE. That's it. This has a lot of wicks. Just going to have to ignore the wicks. Just obviously, look, this is freaking absolutely enormous. So you might see this run and you're like, oh, wow, I did like, 2 million X, 200,000 X. Whoop-de-doo. But you got to zoom in, man. Look at this. Look at this, friends. These matter, okay? SHIB had a washout like this. SHIB's first washout was minus 99%. Minus 99% first washout. And then you see this red candle? Okay, what was its next washout? Next washout was minus 96%. There you go. Okay, so I'm letting you know, even the God coin, SHIB, had this. Doge had like minus 94%, minus 90%. That's just what it is. So when I'm looking at PEPE, not jumping in. Not jumping in at all. It hasn't even formed proper weekly candles. Like when I put it on a weekly, look what it's done, friends. Look what it's done. 1, 2, 3. You can't buy something that's up 343,000x to do that. So you can actually see here where January is, okay? This is where January next year is. So yes, I am thinking this far ahead. So you're only going to make it in this game if you don't think about the money and you're desperate to make it. You got to think about the pain of the people who might sell you the discount. That's what you got to focus on, because when you focus on that, you will identify only the point where you want to get in. And that's all that matters. That's all that matters, baby dolls, with these circumstances. With other coins and other communities, we have an idea, Metcalfe's Law, they're growing, etc., etc. You can pay a bit more poopy prices because you've got such a long-term time frame. With something like this, you're in a different realm, okay? So the ribbeting, what might happen? Well, I don't know where this will stop. For all we know, I know this sounds crazy, but it is possible. It is possible that PEPE goes on another run and then it drops its minus 90%. That's possible, and then we actually get back to here. Hey, anything is possible in this game. All I want is, death. That's it. Not touch it. Crypto, man. Everyone's weak. Everyone's weak. Look to your left and right. You can't be holding and entering with weak people. That's it. When the majority of people are weak, you know that, man. You ain't so strong when you're buying in something that was only up for 14 days that you heard about from your neighbor because they said, oh, wow, this thing's going up. It's not. So the play is you're waiting for the washout. We're waiting for the rinse out. And when it comes, what are we going to do? Well, we're going to buy it and you just hold all of 2024 and all of 2025 and we see and we observe. I'm not going to auto buy it yet because at that point, we want to observe what's the community like. Are there builders, right? Because yeah, you get, trust me. When you get down and do this zone, there's going to be people who are building random stuff. Maybe they make another chain, they make more artwork, the community grows, they make a new website, they make a DEX. All the things that just come up in crypto, they're just going to pop them up. Don't focus on them specifically. Don't mid-curve it. Any effort produced by the community is to be respected. It's a sign that the probability of their success is rising when you start observing that. The probability of their... By the way, success in crypto is just, can you not die for 2 years while the bull market comes? That's pretty much what success is, okay? So you get it by now, right? So basically, can you not be dead when Bitcoin hits $80,000? Just be around there because you might be able to participate in the party, okay? So the ribbeting, that's what it would be. We would be waiting for some sort of washout. And I'm going to draw a little frog emoji here. And I want there to be discount prices. I want there to be a community still there. And yes, Orange Man with the presidency, believe it or not, would probably make this coin go up. So that's a risk. I mean, that's a risk. That might even pump the coin even more. Just because the affiliation, the abstract, how humans, we abstract value so much. You can say one word, and what do people do? They imagine the most wildest things. Like, I just put the word PEPE, 4 characters, PEPE, and now people's brains suddenly explode. They're thinking of charts, they're thinking about the frogs, thinking about the Orange Man, thinking about crowds cheering, all these things just get evoked, all these emotions from one word. This is what humans do. So you don't mid-curve it. Yes, the coin makes no cash flow. Yes, just a meme. Yes, sounds stupid. But doesn't matter, man. Doesn't matter. You got to play for what the next million people are going to be thinking and coming in for. So I'm going to keep this. It's not going to go anywhere. We're going to watch it. But as you know, no play here. And you know, this is something you're going to have to learn as well. Before you buy something, you have to do this. Okay, I always do this. What I'll do is I will draw a chart going up. I'll actually draw it. And then I'll say, how do I feel? I'll ask myself, how do I feel that this thing went up? See, with PEPE, I don't feel anything. I don't really care. I generally don't. I don't feel like there's FOMO for me. I don't feel any FOMO if it goes up. I'm still waiting for that minus 9%. So because it dropped here, yeah, it dropped minus 64% and it continued. I don't care. All right, I don't care. Because if you go back, you look at the charts, yeah, 1 out of 10 do that. The 9 out of 10, death. So you keep spinning that wheel. You play those cards. You can't be on the side of the 1 out of 10. You can't. Okay, so I feel no FOMO going up there. But I want to know, how would I feel if it actually dropped more than minus 90%? Like, what if you thought minus 90% was full? Let's say it went down to like minus 95%, all the way down here. Now, that is something to think about. See, you got to understand as well, if you get there, right, maybe it doesn't get there, maybe it drops 90%, but if you get there, friends, a lot of you've said to me, wow, I'm just going to buy the easy dip. Not so fast, okay? It is very rare. If something drops that much, it's literally dead, okay? It's literally dead. Everything is dead. Hex was dead. Doge was dead. Everything is actually dead. You have to go swimming in the sewer of poop. You got to dig for answers. You say, all right, is anybody out here still alive? You've got to look at the community. You've got to see, okay, is anybody building? Okay, just to let you know, at the bottom of Hex, for example, there were many people standing around like zombies in the community, and I was saying, man, it's depressing, but this is too low, man. We have to go up. We have to. And a lot of people are saying, man, that's cope. The community's dead. We got abandoned. It's over. It's just a Ponzi. It does nothing. And I'm telling you, man, when the red candles come, that's what it feels like. That's what happens. In every single coin, every single community, they will rationalize it. So you have to be prepared for that. Now, it's not here yet. Maybe it never gets there, but we got to be prepared for that. And if that happens, we got to see, because, you know, it's funny enough. I mean, there were like 20 PEPEs before this and 20 PEPEs after this. What makes this one so special? There's no founder and leader. That's where the risk, we're going to have to mitigate some risk here. So don't even worry about all the homework. We've done all the homework now. That's it. Done this one. You watch this one cute video. Now we wait 6 months. Check the time. Check every day. Oh, it hasn't been 6 months yet. We come and check, and then we can play it for 2024. But until then, you sit on the sidelines. We've got our core portfolio. That's going to remain as usual. And this is going to be a play for something unique, potentially, in 2024 and 2025. And if it doesn't work out, doesn't matter. There's going to be plenty more opportunity to come. Tell mum and dad that you love them, friends. Like, subscribe, bell button, and I'll catch you on the next one.